Viewers, with that now we are shifting our focus to the topmost story of the day, which is Prime Minister Modi in Tiruchirappalli celebrating the 1000th birth anniversary of the Chola king, the Chola emperor Rajendra Chola I, a great maritime warrior and known for his legacy in and contributions rather in the construction and the establishment of a temple like the Ganga Kondai Cholapuram temple in Tamil Nadu. It's a day packed with cultural, historical significance, Tamil pride, Tamil identity, and the Prime Minister being at the center of it all at this given point. Politically, yes, it is a very important day, speaking of how the lens, or rather which lens this entire development is being looked at. But if we speak of history, if we speak of culture, it is also an important day for not just Tamil Nadu itself, but also the rest of the country, given the leader that we are celebrating. Remember, Prime Minister Modi has already conducted a roadshow in Tiruchirappalli right after landing there, post which he also in fact engaged in the religious observances, praying in front of the 13-foot long Shivalinga that is in that very temple, that resides in that very temple. And yes, we've been bringing you a holistic coverage of the entire day, of the developments taking place, one series, one event after the other. And right now there's a cultural program that is continuing there, and we have Anaga Keshav joining us on the broadcast to bring us more details on these very events and festivities that we are getting to see from Tamil Nadu, from Tiruchirappalli specifically at this point. Anaga, we see melodious tunes in fact being enjoyed by the Prime Minister at this given point. Do take us through what you're picking up in terms of how the celebrations are proceeding.
Well, in fact, Ilaiyaraaja is performing for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. You can see Ilaiyaraaja donned in a white kurta over there, the top music composer in the entire country. It's safe to say a true musical genius, Mr. Ilaiyaraaja, is there in Ganga Kondai Cholapuram to perform for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In fact, after this, we're also expecting a dance performance to be there, which Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be seated for. So he's there for a full-on, full-blown folk and art culture from Tamil Nadu. There is a song, there is a concert going on, post which there'll be a dance, and after that we believe he's also going to release a coin to commemorate 1000 years of the Brihadeeswara temple, the Ganga Kondai Cholapuram. So after that, we believe there is going to be a public meeting as well where he's set to deliver a speech. So that is going to be on Prime Minister's agenda. He's seated over there, seated and listening to Ilaiyaraaja perform for him. Remember, he's a very tall music composer who has come here to perform devotional songs for Prime Minister Modi. In fact, Modi has also invited 25 Shaivite mutt heads. Remember, 19 seers were also invited during the Sengol inauguration at the Parliament, and now similarly 25 such seers from the Shaivite community have been invited for this particular event. In fact, efforts are also underway.
I'm going to interrupt you there just so that we can give our viewers a little bit of this experience as well. Let's just immerse into this very program and listen in to Ilaiyaraaja's compositions.
Namachivaya
viewers, we can also see how the Prime Minister himself, he has also completely immersed himself in this melodious experience at this given point, with Ilaiyaraaja, the tall music composer, in fact, performing live at this point. Anaga continues to be with us. Anaga, we come back to you at this point, and yes, as you've been telling us about the cultural significance and all the festivities that have been planned for the day, we are to witness the Prime Minister speak only in a short while from now. Just to take a look at how big this particular address is to be, and what would be, just to anticipate, what would be the key focus of this very address of the Prime Minister on a day like this and at a time like this right ahead of the elections.
Well, firstly, he's likely to talk about the richness of Tamil Nadu and the fact that Tamil Nadu's civilization goes so long back in time. So it's very likely that he's also going to talk about the grandeur of the Brihadeeswara temple and the significance of it. So you know, Tamil Nadu and its culture is going to be the focal point of today's speech. But apart from that, we can also expect a lot of political barbs likely to be exchanged between Prime Minister Modi and the DMK government. Remember, even before Prime Minister got here, the DMK leaders have started, political, exchanges with the centre, and now we can expect Prime Minister Modi's response to all those, allegations that were made by the DMK government, be it the Keelidi or be it the disbursement of funds for education. It's very likely that the Prime Minister might discuss these topics as well, given the fact that it's only a year away for elections to come and things have already started heating up. So Prime Minister, apart from talking about Tamil Nadu and its civilization, he is very, very likely to also talk about, the three-language policy, the fact that, the DMK government is run by the father and the son. The father is the chief minister, son is the deputy chief minister. So it's very, very likely that nepotism is also on the cards of discussion by Prime Minister Modi. There's only a year more for elections. So it's very likely that things from now on are only going to get heated up further from now onwards. In fact, at this moment, Ilaiyaraaja is performing for Prime Minister Modi. In fact, the greatest musician in the country, Ilaiyaraaja, is performing for the Prime Minister. After this, there are also likely to be a dance function. Prime Minister Modi is on for a full-blown Tamil Nadu culture treat. After that will be the main public event, the main public speech with which the Prime Minister will deliver. In fact, the DMK leaders were also here to welcome the Prime Minister. Finance Minister Thangam Thennarasu was here to welcome the Prime Minister in Tamil Nadu. That's the kind of events that are unfolding here in Ganga Kondai Cholapuram. A true big monumental day for the entire state. In fact, 25 seers from the Shaivite community, the Shaivite muds, have been invited to sit on the same dais as Prime Minister Modi. Remember, 19 such seers were also invited during the Sengol installation in the parliament. So this could also be seen as an OBC outreach by the Bharatiya Janata Party for Tamil Nadu ahead of the elections. This is done keeping the social engineering and caste equations in mind. This can be seen as another outreach efforts to the mutts by the BJP. Of course, when it comes to mutts, it's not as strong in Tamil Nadu as what it is in Karnataka. But the BJP is doing all that it can, to take the mutts in Tamil Nadu under its wings, and that explains why 25 seers, the mutt heads and the seers, have been invited to take part in the celebrations. 25 of them are seated for the grand function at the Brihadeeswara temple to commemorate 1,000 years since the inception of this grand temple.
Right, Anaga, thank you for bringing us all those details.